What's the word, bro?
Not much, bro. Y'all still beefing with AMP, bro? Your house still blown up?
My house still blowing up. Is it still be for AMP? Low key?
I heard. I also saw your clip. Your clip was going viral earlier. I heard you trying to beef with different streamers. So I'm just trying to get out the way. I don't want to be. I don't want to be part of that attack. I'm 33 years old, so certain things just.
I'm keeping it. You really like 50. You really like 53 at heart, but like in shape wise, you like 27. You got an old soul, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I agree with you on that. I'm not mad at that, but I'm saying 53 is OD though.
Hey, why is your camera off?
No, because I'm multi-streaming right now. I'm on TikTok, Twitch, and X right now. If I turn on my Discord call, hey, can you pull up the Discord real quick, real quick? I don't know where the fuck it went. No, but if I try to do that, it's gonna switch the devices.
Only thing you gotta do is just deactivate your camera OBS. If you deactivate your camera OBS and turn your code on Discord, nothing gonna happen.
Are you getting technology advice right now? I like this. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, keep going.
Just deactivate your camera OBS and turn on your camera in Discord. It's 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Let me see. Hold on. My production manager. I got team viewer on. Hold on. Let me see. Hey Trav, do you think that's a good idea or you think we should keep it the same? Trav. Yo, I just want to let you know we got 1 million people live with us on TikTok.
That's fire. They got me. I got what you said the other day. What you said, like you be saying so much real. That's why I really just wanted to speak to you for real.
What happened? What's up? Talk to me.
It just got me tight because I ain't gonna lie, it's really just genuinely the new generation that really just be watering down with goats like you did and like so much other from even like athletes to just like influencers like and real like idols like and like I was just so mad. Like they asked me, is somebody better than you? I said Kyrie Irving had 57 points against one of the greatest NBA teams of all time. Why would you ask me that?
But you know what that's about, bro. But what were you talking about? You talking about the other day? You were just
when you like this perfect example, like just like people who just saying stuff about Kobe.
Oh yeah.
But see, I like you because I'm gonna be honest. Like you speak on stuff that a lot of people really want to speak on because it's like you are trying to leave a legacy. That's why I know that's why you like even from the Mafia-thon to now, every message you send is I could tell the legacy is more important than anything. Like more important than basketball, more important than money. So that's why I really appreciate you for real.
No, thank you, bro. I mean, it took me a while to. I don't want to say a while, bro. It's hard in yourself in a world that is trying to tell you that you should be like everybody else or everything else. It's like trying to fit into a mold, especially the younger generation where I am part of that younger generation too, but because the old heads, they just be looking and they're like, okay, you guys, I remember somebody told me this, right? They said, we're the generation that the older generation basically would say, all right, if a dog had rabies, right, and we saw it across the street, listen to me, follow this. If a dog had rabies, and this is the older generation, they're like, yo, we would tell y'all don't go with that dog. We're like, that dog has rabies. The old heads would be like, nah, I'm not going to with that, let's just keep going. But the younger generation, our generation, is like, yo, how can I fix that?
Yeah.
How can I help this life out? And the reason why I'm telling this, because I don't want to get too preachy, I'm saying that.
No. See, that's it. I want you to stop saying that too. Stop saying you don't want to get too spiritual. You don't want to get into it. Like, listen, the only reason that people don't want to listen is because I really feel like they just not old enough. You feel what I'm saying? Like when I was younger, I know now. Like I said earlier, but when I went to your stream, you said somebody in my chat said Kyrie Irving is yapping. I said you only saying he's yapping because you don't really want to listen to what he got to say. And it's not gonna benefit you now because you're not old enough to understand. But when you get old enough and you look back to everything that he said and your life is starting to relate to the advice he's trying to give you, you're gonna wish you was listening. You feel what I'm saying? So when you really are speaking, I'm genuinely listening, like for real. And I really want my chat to listen. I hope your chat listen because you really always speaking facts.
No, bro, you know how much I say this. I'm so used to saying that because being in rooms where people do get uncomfortable talking about spirituality or talking about faith or talking about God or talking about how to change your life for the better, that's not always the first thing that people want to talk about or discuss. They want to talk about what's trendy, what's on their mind in terms of what they're dealing with. And, again, it is a generational kind of shift going on, but I would say this. I've been tested a lot in my life and I've experienced a lot.
Yeah.
And I have a lot to share. And this is why I am on live streaming, right? More often is to be able to share this side of the story so people do have that understanding as they get older that somebody went through either something similar or went through something where you're kind of looking at it from an observer, like how did he deal with it or how did she deal with it? My life hasn't been perfect at all, bro. That's why I said I've created my family over the last few years. I have 3 beautiful kids. I have a wife. I'm secure in not just who I am, but also the type of leader that I'm becoming, who I'm influencing positively or who I'm influencing in general. I just think in my earlier days in my 20s, I was so pressed to be liked and pressed to be accepted and pressed to just be perfect, bro. And it's just impossible, literally impossible, man. And especially being in a public position where everybody's going to have something to say. Everybody's going to have something about your life to say. And I'm just a young man figuring it out, especially a young black man figuring it out in a world where you're navigating through obstacles that your ancestors, they walked through for you to be able for you to run. Like without us being where we are today, we wouldn't be able to appreciate who came before us. So that's all I want for you is to understand that you have people out here, brothers out here, big brothers, older OGs or YOGs around you that want to not only see you do well, but also are here to listen to
I'm listening.
Your experiences, bro. That's all. I'm here to listen, bro. I'm here to help. I told you that when I first met. I'm here to help, man. I want to see y'all be ultra successful and do something bigger with this than you ever imagined. Because seeing you start off, and I know you're gonna be like, Kyle, you wasn't watching my streams like that. You wasn't watching me, bro. Come on now. You had a digital before you became a streamer. You know that.
Sure.
You already had relationships going in your life that were strong enough to allow you to now come into this space and be like, yo, come join me in this. And you're doing it, you're putting in the work, and that's what I appreciate. And I just want other youngins to do the same thing. When you put in the hard work, you can't care about what other people got to say about you. You putting in the work. If you putting in the work and you putting in the time, it shouldn't ever matter what people have to say. But at the same time, it doesn't just happen overnight. It takes practice. I didn't just become fearless overnight, bro, or like, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to allow this thought to come to me and come to life. No, I had to practice. And ain't shit perfect out here, bro.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I gained so much that time, you feel me? And I just really don't like to speak on certain things because sometimes you feel like you just got too much knowledge, but you don't ever want to say something and just start like a convo that a lot of people might not understand it because they just don't see the vision you got.
Yeah.
So like the time when you was playing for the Nets and you had sat out all that time due to the situation that was going on, and then like from like with your sneaker, and then you really came back on my mother. That's on my mother, on Shanika James, and on everybody loving my family. I looked at you different as a person, and what you told me. Well, and another thing you told me is you said it's hard to grow as a basketball. You said you had to figure out how to grow as a person and as a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of my toughest battles right now. I be trying to grow as a person and as a creator. So it's the Tylil show and it's Tylil James. You feel what I'm saying? Like I pour into Tylil James and I also pour into the Tylil show. And those are really two. I'm the same person at heart and at mind and at spirit, but at the same time, those are really two different people. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying completely. I'll say this. Is your job going to be there for you during the hardest times? Or is your family and the people that you invest in going to be there? Because the job will be the job. The content create is something you love to do outside of just content creating, but just having your personality shine through who you put out to the world is one thing, but who you are behind closed doors and how you help others and how you're going to be remembered, that's what it's about. You know, there's not going to be a lot of people reading out and I don't want to get too, I say preachy. I'm not going to say that again. I would say I don't want to get, take the energy from what's happening right now, but it's just like, I think about who's going to be there to say my eulogy, bro. I know that sounds crazy, but who's going to be there when I'm no longer here and I'm not able to offer anything to them? Like, who's going to love me for that?
No, Kyrie, please stop saying it sounds crazy. But you only really think that because a lot of people they can't even, they mind and brain can't even process half of the things you be saying. But as long as you are always going to feel good when you get off the stream, because you know you got your point across, and it's for people to take the time out their life to someday or eventually understand you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Like a lot of stuff at the Mafia-thon, what you saying, I didn't really understand. I didn't understand. I didn't understand a few things, but I try to understand things to my understanding, to my liking. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I try to understand it in my world. Like, I couldn't really understand it from your perspective. You feel what I'm saying? So in order, the way how I take
that's probably why the conversations could get a little. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, like we used to, like, I ain't gonna lie, we was all just like I'm just thinking like, nah, like you just said so much stuff about, because like I'm not gonna lie, you are like, yeah, like it's so hard to not like love you only for like what you did for the game of basketball, but it's like as a person, you feel what I'm saying? Like really as a person, just from like how he was at the Thanksgiving table, and even when I seen you play inside Jersey City at the tournament when you played against Busy Bones. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And every time I just like had any encounter with you, like I just felt the energy, and from what I seen online, it always just felt real and genuine, and I could feel the fumes. Like you really, you're not trying to be understood, because you gotta have the understanding within yourself, and the people around you understand you. So anybody else that's like that don't really know you, is like, it is what it is. But when it's all said and done, you know the mark that you're trying to leave.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's how
I appreciate that vantage point, bro. More than you know, because there have been, again, a lot of obstacles over the past few years that I got a chance to share with you guys in a short story form. But when I was at that table, even explaining to y'all, like, I don't necessarily celebrate Thanksgiving, but I'm going to make sure that I'm in this space to celebrate with you guys, because it matters that someone is tangible, someone is accessible to you guys, that also won't sit in front of you and just lie to you, bro, lie to your face about what's happening. I'm not here to do that. I have nothing to necessarily hide from the world. I don't want to hide myself from the world, and to think that I spent the majority of my 20s doing that, I want to make sure y'all don't do that. Because who I was portraying on the camera when I was 21, 22, 23, 24 wasn't really me. It was just bits and pieces, but it was me trying to fit on, kind of the roster of being a professional athlete or being an NBA player, and that was the coolest thing. But now, one of the greatest things I get a chance to do, bro, is when I get a chance to wake up every day and put breath in my lungs and put feet on land or put my foot on the ground, and I have a chance to walk on my own and wake up and see my family. I just don't take those moments for granted. Before, it was the 40-point games were my highlights. The girls were my highlights. The constant lifestyle choices and all the clubs and being liked by everybody. Again, I keep saying that because in this industry, especially when you're a public figure, and we're on live stream right now, right? There's the people watching, but at the same time, the message is still going to stay the same, whether it's you just in the room talking to me or whether or not it's a million people. It's like remaining who you are, putting God first, and understanding that there are others out there that are like-minded. You just got to go. You got to go stand on not only what your morals and principles are, but you got to be willing to be uncomfortable with sometimes what we call strangers, bro. Because energy is real when you talk about that. When we get around each other and we're supportive, that's natural energy, bro. That just comes from familial spaces and being comfortable. Every time I see somebody, right, or I meet somebody, I try my best to introduce myself first before they ask for a picture or before I allow them to come up to me and be like, yo, Kyrie, I know you from this. But you don't. You only know what you see. How are you doing? What's your name? I try to remember their name, because the next time that I see them, it's way more personable than just, yo, I got a picture with Kyle, I did this. And there's no problem with that, but I'm saying now I'm at that space where I just want to introduce myself to people exactly where they see in front of them and not just the perception. So that's what I wanted to speak on with you was, I see you going about your content creation a different kind of way. I saw you come on stream. You had a different type of energy, right? Beginning of the stream?
Yeah. Nah, what you're saying, I'm listening. What you're saying is true. I did.
No, I'm saying, did you have a different type of energy?
Yeah, when I came on stream.
When you came on stream, I saw that. That's what I'm saying. You don't think that I saw that. I was like, oh, Ty really trying to, okay.
No, but listen. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely was trolling. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
I know you were trolling, but at the same time, it's like,
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I haven't really been like consistent on the media like that. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like I just put myself in it's things I say, but I'm still growing as well. You feel what I'm saying? But in my head, sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm bigger than like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like I'm a pioneer, or just like there's no room for any mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had to come back to the desktop, and I kind of had to like I'm gonna take steps back. I'm not ever taking no steps backwards in real life, but in my mind, I'm like, let me just take a few steps backward and just try to see things from how it was when I first started up to now. You feel what I'm saying? So I know exactly on my stream last time and today what I kind of did, not really did wrong, but what I did that's not really like, it's not really my style. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and just coming on just all like this like the beef and the drama, that's not me.
Yeah.
It's really not me. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I really come on Twitch really to just have a good time, be with my family.
But most people don't know that the environment shapes you. The environment shapes you. You are new through and through. A lot of people don't know what that's like growing up in that environment where you just kind of say things that come off your chest, or you say things to address people right then and there. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm trying to explain. The personality is going to be the personality, but I understand because I come from those similar environments. But when you're out there explaining to the world and you're a public figure, majority of people looking at you, bro, they're going to be all walks of life. That's all. So you're going to direct something, I'm going to get it, but you know, I get the environment, bro. I know where you come from, so it's easy to relate that to that. But in the public forum world, there's not much room for understanding. It's just people are gonna judge you right then and there, and you can't just go to your phone and be like, "All right, yo, that this is actually what's happening." It's like, or the thoughts that come into your head, like, "Yeah, this is the truth." All thoughts that come to your head are not real, brother. They are not always the best for you. Some of your best ideas sound good in your head, and then you bring them to life, and they just be like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. So if you can learn anything from me, it's making sure you not only just think before you act, but also just have a plan in place, bro. It's good to be strategic. That's all. Women, men respect somebody that's strategic, understands what they want, and is going about it fearlessly and unapologetic. And that's what you've been doing, bro. That's part of your skill set. You've been going about shit your way, doing it your way. Keep that up. You're not a trend following dude. You're not a trend following person. So, and that's just me just getting to know you in a short amount of time, right? And I can't speak just all the way in detail, right? Because we're still getting to know each other. But at the same time, I feel like the environment that we both grew up in, or you grew up in, or my family grew up in, vice versa. You coming to see me in different events, XYZ, that stuff has its meaning now because now you're in a space to be able to be like, yo, Kai, I understand where you're coming from on these standpoints. That's all. I respect it. You're 25 years old, right?
Yeah.
You're a 2000 baby, brother. You right on the cusp of, the 90s and 2000. So,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, what you definitely saying is true though, but it's really just like kind of really just like another lesson. And I'm not gonna lie, I really don't ever take nothing for granted. You feel what I'm saying? But to be honest, it's really my fault for even allowing that. You feel what I'm saying? Because like you said, but you said some real shit too though. Like a lot of shit that do come to your mind, it might seem good, it might sound good to you. You might in your head, when you processing it, everything might seem like it's right, and the whole time it's It's not that. You feel what I'm saying? So what you definitely saying is true though. You feel me? But when it's all said and done, like perfect example. Look, see, I was on stream today just chilling. I started up saying what I was saying. It's crazy because I ain't gonna lie, since I started streaming February 24th, 2024, my last two streams I've dealt with the most. My last two streams I've dealt with the most trolls ever in history. You feel what I'm saying? My stream before that, when I was at the New York versus New York game, they didn't listen. They never got to me. You feel what I'm saying? You listen. I will only make listen. The things I'm saying and the things I'm doing might have them thinking they got to me. You feel what I'm saying? But it's only forever me versus me. Tylil James versus Tylil James. Anything that they will ever say, I can take criticism, and if I feel like it's a little bit of truth in it, I'ma just take what they said. I take it to the chin, and I just be better moving forward. Now, for example, what you just said, I got on the internet today, and I did some because I literally when I said beefathon and drama-a-thon, I was in my Discord talking about it, and we was all just laughing and trolling, like literally just laughing and trolling. You feel what I'm saying? Because in all honesty, like for real, I'm not really into no drama. Nobody has ever mentioned my name. I never mention anybody's name. You feel what I'm saying? I just speak on things in general, and I don't be biased. And they take it, and they always twist, and they always add a little twist to it. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I always get caught in it. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't give a fuck about who you are. Nobody in this world or nobody on the internet is never gonna tell me what I can speak on and what I can't speak on. You feel me? As long as I'm not putting a name on it, I feel like it really shouldn't be a problem. You feel what I'm saying? But the way I've really been looking at the internet is like, damn. Like, y'all really the internet got the most influence it's ever had in history. Not only because it's monetized, but because the people with a lot of power, including myself, like today, is showing them that the things that they say that's dumb shit, and the things that they say is irrelevant is being acknowledged. You feel what I'm saying? So I fell into the trap, just like everybody else I was speaking on. So I'm no better than anybody else that be on the internet acting a fool, into drama and into beef when it's pointless. So that shit was like a smacking. When I really realized, like, yo, I literally just put myself in the same basket, in the same category as everybody else that has been with this dumb shit all over the internet. You feel what I'm saying? And it was really just a lesson learned. And when it's all said and done, to finish off my stream, I'm talking to Kyrie, sidestep 3 to win the chip. I'm good. I'm good, bud. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't tripping. Tribe, baby. W Tribe, baby.
Shout out to your barber, too.
Right.
Shout out to that fan.
My man, Ant. This is his first time coming to my house.
Yeah.
He don't do no house calls, and I ain't gonna lie, he only charged $40. How much your barber charge, Kai?
Huh? Hold on, you froze. What'd you say?
How much your barber charge?
$2.
I ain't gonna lie, you dead ass. I ain't gonna lie. You really was grown out your hair, like you know better than that.
Yo, shit. Yo, I definitely was growing out my hair. Yo, I thought about getting doing a subathon and seeing if I could outgrow my hair, bro. I'll get braids.
Wow.
What you mean? I'm trying to get braids, bro. Trying to get them straight back.
Wow.
Like Air Forces and all that.
Like you.
Jersey on the middle of summer with some cargos. Black Air Forces.
Yo, I'm gonna put you onto this jersey mix, and I want you to thank me for it, okay?
No, bro, you are. I'm gonna be honest with you. You are at the top of the chart. This background that you have, you are like you say you're a jersey collector, but you only have one jersey on your wall, bro.
I'm talking about jersey. Bro, you going crazy?
I get it, but is there any space for any other jerseys up there? Like at some point though, can you you got real brothers in this shit. You got real brothers in this shit, bro.
That's word to my mother. If you give me a jersey, that's word to my mother.
I'm just saying, bro. We
word to my mother.
You were there though. You saw that.
Kyrie, word to my mother. If you give me a jersey, I'm gonna take this portrait with me and Braun down. I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna put your jersey up, and I'm gonna just move it right here to where that quote is at. On God. On God.
Okay, no, I just had to ask.
On God.
You can't even leave that photo up.
Kyrie?
LeBron's result. You can just make some space by the door. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, Kyrie, stop. Word to my mother. You one of the greatest point guards of all time, one of the greatest scorers of all time. Stop. I got mad respect for you. Bro, you 6. Bro, you got to think, first of all, and you owe me $1,500. Nah, send my money right now. Matter of fact, send my money. Nah, send my money. Yeah. Oh my God. Send mine. So now, yo, turn your camera on. No.
Are you gonna be question for you? Are you gonna be there June? Are you gonna be there at the in San Antonio?
To the AMP pool party?
Yes.
Yeah.
That did not sound convincing.
No, I'm going.
Hold on, I'm about to call Kyle, bro. That did not sound convincing, bro.
Hold up,
y'all about to have me pull up. Yo,
so you gonna give me my $1,500 in cash?
I thought it was more than $1,500.
No.
And nobody answered.
What? Now listen.
You don't want that $1,500, bro.
No. Listen. You could gift the subs in my chat, but listen, I was blazing so much, I ain't even care about the $1,500.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I wanted to pay y'all, but Kai was like, yo, he was like, I told Kai, yo, tell the boys I'm gonna give them their money. He never hit me back. I was like, okay, I guess. So I'm gonna talk to Kai when I see him. I'll be like, bro, remember when I sent you this text?
That's
I'm gonna show you the text too when I see you at the pool party. I'll be like, bro, remember this.
I'm cute on it. If you was able to play, I would have made a bet that I could have at least got one stop on you for 2K.
Come on, bro. You not in the weight room like that anymore, bro.
What?
You not in the weight room like that. And
yo,
I'm about to go watch your John Morant. Workout.
Hold on, Miki, come here. This is one of my close friends in middle school. What was I doing yesterday? First of all, little do you know, I only play defense. I foul, I grab rebounds, and I lay up the ball and catch dunks. I don't shoot.
Yeah, you sound like a typical New York PSAL player.
Yo. Miki, what did I do yesterday?
Straight boarding, dunking shit.
Off vert, two-hand back scratches.
Oh my God.
Guarding niggas 94.
Now you brought somebody to just gas shit up like. Bro.
No trotion.
Stop. You not back scratching nothing. Stop it, bro. And I saw the CGI image that you did on your thumbnail, bro. I saw that on your video, bro. You not jumping that high.
What?
Why are you putting your image? Like, stop doing that, bro. Tell your editing team, stop doing that, bro.
What?
I saw that. Your thumbnail. That thumbnail was not real. Keep it a bean. That thumbnail was real.
No.
Keep it on everything. Put it on everything. That thumbnail was real. You jumped that high. You were climbing on air like that.
No, listen. When we did the drill, right? This is true. We did the drill. I did a rip through. I laid it up, right? John Morant Pops, T. Morant said, get on that rim.
Yeah.
If you was watching the stream, I did a rip through, and I really got up there. I didn't get up there that high, but my head damn near almost hit the backboard.
Oh my gosh. There you go. There you go, bro. There you go. See, this is how I want y'all to hit Thetylil James right now. Y'all hear him? Y'all hear him gassing shit up? Because when we get to the pool party, before you take any shots, before any drinks get in your system, before anything happens, right? Because you know what I mean. I'm gonna be the unk at the party.
Yo, Kyrie, is it?
Red, yo,
is it?
You know what I mean? Walking around,
keep it about Kyrie.
Making sure things look aesthetic, making sure security's good. Like me and my team coming in to make sure y'all good. You know what I'm saying?
Kyrie, is it AO to get your eyebrows shaped up?
You said what? Say that one more time. I hear you.
Is it AO to get your eyebrows shaped up?
Nah, it's not AO, bro.
Bro, I want to see your face. I feel like you just trolling me, bro.
Oh, I'm live right now. I'm on Twitch right now. You can watch it on your screen. Or you can. Oh, go on X. Go on Twitter. You can watch it on X.
You live on Twitter?
Oh.
You can't go live.
Yeah, watch it on TikTok.
Well, you live on TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch.
Yes, right now. I have a million people watching on TikTok right now.
A million?
I have a million people watching on
Yo, I know this is Kyrie Irving. Tomo, this is the point guard that played 11 games at Duke. Stop. This can't be Kyrie. It can't. Nah, this really another thing. This is really Kyrie, like half spin pound dribble, 3 up, 3 down, like tween, like you mad talented at the sport of basketball. I was just working. I ain't gonna lie you mad nice, gang.
Appreciate you, bro.
Like, it's crazy because somebody used to, when I was younger, somebody lied and said used to dribble basketballs with plastic bags in your hand. I don't know why somebody lied it was glazing. I know that's cap.
Nah, so I actually copied that from Baron Davis, man. Shout out to Baron Davis.
So you was dribbling basketball. So you was
documentaries, and he was talking about dribbling a plastic bag on the basketball. So shout out Baron Davis, man.
That's what you was doing.
You said what? I can't hear you.
That's what you was doing.
What?
Dribbling basketball with plastic, with a plastic on it.
Oh, you said was I doing it? Oh, damn! Hold on, my fault. I said we had 1 million on TikTok. My fault. Everybody looking, we ain't got 1 million. My fault, y'all. My fault, chat. I misspoke. My fault, y'all. 1 million likes. My fault, y'all. I'm getting used to this. I thought it said 1 million views. My fault, y'all. I'm getting late.
Yo, I ain't gonna if you. I ain't gonna.
If I had 1 million viewers, I'm going like, yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna. That'd be OD. We're done with it someday. Yo, Kyrie, keep the buck. What city you play for like show you the most love? I know you're gonna say Brooklyn. You gotta say Brooklyn.
You know I'm gonna say Brooklyn. Come on, bro. Stop. You know it's always gonna be the hometown I won a championship for, bro.
Brooklyn.
You know that shit OD.
Brooklyn? Wait, what?
No, I said Cleveland, bro, when we got a championship.
Yo, you play old.
What do you mean?
Yo, how long you been streaming for? You?
Nah, it's so I got on like 2 years ago. I was on Xbox with no screen, just on voice on Twitch, and then a lot of people didn't believe it was me.
I still don't believe it's you. This got to be AI.
What? Oh my gosh, why are you doing this?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, you cooked
You
that.
good? You good, Mud?
Yo, that idea
You good, Mud?
Yo, that idea you say you cook.
Yeah.
You say you want all the draft. You say you want all the I think the draft. You want D-roll, all the people that came in the same year as you.
Yes, that would be a fire.
Boy, that'd be.
I forgot to add the WNBA too, like the top 5 draft picks from every draft from every sport in 2011.
Key the buck.
And see where we ended.
How much you think you average in the WNBA?
How much would I average?
Yeah.
I would never say that, bro. I don't disrespect the game like that. Hey, come on, man.
Me personally, I feel like I average a triple double.
That's cap.
What?
That's cap. What? What'd I say?
You won't think I would average a triple double in the WNBA?
Fuck no. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Bro, I will average 45, 10, and 12 in the WNBA game.
That's cap.
Bro, I play mad defense and I guard and I'm physical, bro. Imagine one of them running to a screen.
Sounds like Tony Allen.
I'm 210 pounds, 6'5". Imagine one of them running to a screen with me.
You sound like Tony Allen mixed with like. Nah, I'm just saying, like, you solid, but you're not scoring 40, 10, and 10 though, bro. Like, it's a lot of offense. You're not capable of doing that yet. If anything, those days. What are you, 25? So yeah, you probably got another 5 years to get better.
At your training camp, I was the best player. You came to my throwing left hand layup, right hand layup, 3-man weave.
There you go, G.
3-man
Stop
weave.
comparing yourself to the group that we had over there. Stop comparing yourself to the group we had over there.
3-man weave. I'm dunking everything, and I scored on you. I was the first one to score on you.
I let you score on me. How about that? I let you score on me. That's why.
Bro, you know the most points that was scored on you was 52. I watched that game live.
Who gave me 52?
Come on. I said I'm not even gonna do that because we family.
Yeah. Who?
We family.
Who gave me 52?
I'm not gonna do that because we family, man.
Say it, Mud. Say it.
I'm not gonna do that because we family, man.
Who gave me 50? Who gave me 52? Say it.
I'm not gonna do that because we family.
Oh my bro, see? So when I come to the pool party, don't be on this energy. You better say every name you want. I don't care what you trying to protect right now. Nope, I'm not trying to hear none of that. Say the name as soon as I see you.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy because I'm trolling, but genuinely, what's the most points somebody ever scored on you?
On me personally?
Yeah.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's been some games, bro. There's been some games. I had like game one time, 60 ball.
What?
We played against the Portland Trailblazers. Dame 60 ball.
60?
He ended up winning that game, but he gave our team 60. And then Steph gave us like 50 something one time or 40 something. It was like a duel between me and him. That was crazy.
How much you had?
James Harden, 40 plus. I mean, it's just certain guys, bro. They're just gonna get 40. They're gonna, you know what I mean? It's not like I haven't got my shit off, but at the same time, you gotta show respect where respect is due.
Nah, that's why
you. Luka gave me like in Brooklyn. I think he gave us like 38, 12, and 12. See, now that's who you need to be studying. Right there, you more comparative to like. You talking about you a big guard, like, yeah, Luka, man.
What is Luka like that in practice too?
Yes.
So practice, he's making it.
Yeah, he's giving you probably like 60, 18, and 18.
In 60, 18, and 18 in practice.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah, I witnessed him give somebody 24 points in 3 minutes. You hear me? In practice, I witnessed him doing yo, somebody said that Duke Dennis is better than you. That true?
I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. So crazy.
Yo, I heard that this is what the chat is saying right now. They said Cam Wilder better, Dennis, Funny Marco.
Yo, it's crazy because I'm gonna be honest.
They saying a bunch of people better than you, bro. I don't believe it.
Kyrie, listen.
They said Baby Chief is better than you.
Who?
They saying Rakai.
Baby Chief?
Bro.
Baby Chief is 5'1", 100 pounds.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They saying a lot. They said Black Boy Max, Flight.
Tell me you.
Wallow. They said Wallow better than you.
Tell me you. Listen. You literally just told
me.
They
said Ray better. They said Ray better.
And listen, anybody you think could beat me, you just send them and I'ma play them. But you literally just said you said a human just gave you six. Like, you know how much points 60 is? That mean at halftime. Wait, who you was playing for at that time? I'm gonna tell you, Chad, I'm gonna tell you exactly how it went at halftime when Dame had 30, 40 at 30 at half or 20, whatever he had.
Yep.
They go into the locker room. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell them what your coach told you, Kyle.
We gotta adjust our coverage.
The coach broke.
So we gotta adjust our coverage.
The coach broke the playboard and said, Kyrie, stop going under the screens and go over.
Yeah, we got 400. Shout out to
Kyrie, stop going under the screens and go over.
I wasn't really guarding Dame like that, but, you know, that's how usually people say it. But if he gave us 60, he gave me 60. I'm fine with that.
So who's guarding him?
We had a few players guarding him, but I guarded him at the end of the game. He was getting his 60.
What?
He had like 8 points. Go look at the stats. I had 33. He had 60.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. In the chat, I ain't like, yo, it's crazy. Y'all really glazing. Yo, Kyrie.
Yo.
Love you, big
bro.
Appreciate you, yo. I'm gonna see you on the I'm gonna see you on the 30th.
Is her?
All right, bro. God bless you. God bless you and your family, bro. Try
W's
in the chat.
Champion, bro. Know that. Huh.
It's Kyrie. Yo, y'all just kids. My chat is full of kids. They don't have no ball knowledge. W's and they don't have no ball knowledge. Come on.